the US-led anti-ISIS coalition has accused the Syrian regime of allowing ISIS to move through its territory. The statement comes as the coalition continues to emphasize that the war against the extremists is not over in Syria. They seem to be moving with impunity through regime-held territory, showing that the regime is clearly either unwilling or unable to defeat Daesh within their borders. British Army Major General Felix Gedney, a deputy commander in the coalition, said Wednesday, according to the AFP. Be the first to know, join our Facebook page. Function, D, S, ID, var JS, fjs equal D get elements tag name, S, 0, if, D get element bid, ID, return, JS equal D createlment, S, JS.id equal ID, JSSRC equal / connect facebook.net/n_us/ all JS number XFBML equal 1 and app ID equal 1634148068997, FJS parent node insert before, JS, FJS, document, script, Facebook JS SDK. The coalition is working with its Syrian Democratic Forces partners in eastern Syria to defeat ISIS. In the last 2 months both Iraq and Syria have declared victory over ISIS. Other countries, such as Russia and France, have indicated that the conflict is winding down, but the coalition says that there are still an estimated 1,000 of the enemy in the desert of Syria and Iraq. We would call on the Syrian regime to clear ISIS from those areas that are currently under their control, Gedney said. New conflicts threaten Syria after Islamic State defeat, credit, Reuters. On Twitter, the coalition has stressed that it is working towards stabilization in the areas liberated from ISIS. On December 19, the coalition released a statement saying an airstrike had killed a senior ISIS commander named Abu Faisal in the Euphrates River Valley in Syria. The strike took place on December 1 and it wasn't clear why it took 2 weeks to release the information. The coalition also says that the war is not yet finished and much more work remains to be done. This appears to come in the context of statements by the Syrian regime calling on the US and its 70 allies to leave the country. In response, the coalition said the regime must be held responsible for clearing ISIS from its territory in southern Syria, near the Jordanian border. The coalition is also continuing operations against ISIS in the Hamad Desert. On December 23, the Maghayir al-Thora, MAT, a Syrian rebel unit the coalition has partnered with, conducted a series of ground clearance operations December 23 to drive Daesh out of the Hamad Desert in southern Syria, according to a press release on December 27. Ongoing successful operations follow previous engagements earlier this month, in which the MAT killed several Daesh terrorists in the 55 km deconfliction zone recognized by the coalition, Russia, and the Syrian regime. The larger picture is that the coalition wants to emphasize that it is still fighting ISIS, and that ISIS is using the fact that Syria is divided into different zones to exploit these areas. Share on Facebook, share on Twitter tags, Iraq, Syria, United States, ISIS, Islamic State.